We're at the Vestavia Christmas Parade, and we love Lake Martin!
Hey everybody, this is Trey Callaghan with Crew Lending out here at beautiful Lake Martin. Just wanted to let you know that we actually have very experienced people in our office, including myself, that actually have a place here at Lake Martin. We have local team to help you, so don't be overwhelmed. Use your local team. We have financed a lot of property out here at Lake Martin, from extravagant dream homes to starter homes, from one end of the lake to the other, from lots to mobile homes, to dream homes, construction lending, rehab lending. Just call us. We'll figure out a plan for you. Many times when people do call us, their plan changes. So don't be afraid to just call and chat. Sometimes you just need to talk it out, talk it through with someone who knows the loan programs and can actually fit that perfect program with what you're trying to accomplish, whether it's a big family or a retiring couple at the lake, or somebody that wants to have a little bit of both. Paige has known this lake for a while. She lives out here, and she and I have actually been able to team up to offer the best of both worlds. Somebody that knows the lake, knows every in and out of where you need to be, the water levels, what's changing about the lake, and then coupled with the perfect program to hit that payment that you're trying to accomplish, and or maybe even refinance what you might even have currently if you're on the lake now and want to pull out cash to rehab or upgrade or add on. So call us today. I promise you, you'll be very, very pleased.
Well, what a beautiful place to end the year. And what a year it has been, 2015. I'm here with the Mark King of Mark King's Furniture in Alex City. You are a third generation furniture man.
Yep.
All right, well, tell me about furniture and your family.
It's in our blood. That's, all I've really ever done. It's good. It's fun. I like it.
Well, you are a master of it. I walked in a couple of years ago just to see what all this was about, and I got an education like I have never known about furniture, indoor, outdoor. It's just beautiful. So can you tell us, I know Market is coming up just as soon as you put your stockings away and take down the Christmas tree. It's time to get going already for next year, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, it is. Market's funny. They've got all this new stuff, and you don't have any idea what's going to sell or what's not going to sell. Some of it you can just go through it and say, no, that's not going to work, and not going to work here. I look for specific lake furniture, reclaimed wood, stone top furniture. Mm-hmm. Just good looking lake furniture. I know that's hard to, but it's kind of hard to find.
Well, I can tell you, the first time you sort of took me around your store, the attention to detail that you have, Mark, after being in this atmosphere for so long. We were looking at a picture and there was a pelican. You remember this? Mm-hmm. There was a pelican in the picture, and he was like, see, this doesn't belong at the lake. We don't have pelicans at Lake Martin.
Yeah, and that picture would not sell. I had to give that picture away to get rid of it.
To somebody who lives at the beach, right?
Who lives at the beach.
So that just, that is a master craftsman, and you can see the special, high quality pieces that you put in your shop. That, I'm sure, is a risk.
Oh, sure it is. We carry a lot of nice stuff, high-end, premium outdoor furniture, Henry Lazy Boy, Bassett, Craftmaster, Paula Deen, a lot of big upper-end outdoor lines. We got a $699 sofa to a $5,000 sofa. Mm-hmm. So we have everything in between. So we do a lot of different stuff here.
And it is Mark and Kathy, you and your wife, and a couple of delivery staff. So it is a true, one of the few mom and pops left, and you have got it going on. So we just appreciate you letting us come by. And do you think I could sit in the $5,000 sofa? We don't have one of those at my house.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. Well, if you haven't been to Mark King's Furniture, tell them where you're located.
We're 1425 Dadeville Road in Alexander City, across from Longleaf Antique Mall.
That's right. So stop by the next time you're at the lake.
We're A&M Plumbing and we love Lake Martin.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my new business venture that I've started up. It's called North Lake Crafted because we live on the north end of the lake. So it's kind of funny. I have a business degree from Troy University, and I just thought there's no better time to put it to use than now. I wanted some flexibility, you know, being home with my kids and creating stuff. You know, all these ideas that I have in my head that, you know, things that I want to buy that I can't find. So I thought, well, you know what, I'll just learn how to do it myself. So anyway, that's how North Lake Crafted got started. I paint a little bit of furniture. It started off with that, but it's actually turned into screen printing, which I love. It's my favorite thing to do. So a lot of people, they don't really understand, like, oh, well, who prints your shirts for you? Well, I do it myself. So that's kind of the fun part of explaining it, that, you know, I'm the artist, I come up with a design, and then I burn my image into a screen. And these screens actually make all of the shirts. So with one screen, I try to make different products. I try to do kitchen towels like you see here for the house. Those are always nice, affordable gifts if you take over to somebody's house for a hostess gift. I do a lot of t-shirts. That's my big seller. And then I do, sometimes I screen print on wood too, just for something fun, a little bit, you know, different dimension. And my biggest seller has been this Thankful t-shirt here. That's been really popular. So I appreciate everybody that supported me with that. And we've, you know, I've done definitely a few for Christmas and Merry and Bright, and you can get different styles of my shirt, like a sweatshirt. I do a lot of kids stuff too. We did this popular one over Christmas. It says Peace on Lake Martin. That was a really fun one. I had to make myself one too. So I just enjoy it. I love doing that. And where you can get my stuff, Cloud9's been so gracious to start carrying my t-shirts for me. So you can go there and get them in town if you're looking for something that's truly a one-of-a-kind gift. And I have a lot of Lake Martin stuff too. So if you want something for the lake, that's a great place. I've got hoodies and they're awesome. They're lightweight, and we'll have t-shirts and tank tops in the summer. And you can also go to the Alabama Street Makers Market to get the kitchen towels and some of the wooden signs. So anyway, and I've got a little booth at Longleaf Antique Mall that's got different things in there. So just check us out. We've got an Etsy page, North Lake Crafted, and I have a Facebook page as well. So thanks, appreciate it.
You know, you don't have to live at the lake to fully enjoy it. I am here with my friend Elise, and she lives in Sylacauga, which is about 45 minutes away from the lake. Tell us about your favorite time with your family at Lake Martin.
We got together and celebrated Christmas most every year and had fun and opened presents together. So.
Was it more special with decorations, you know, waterfront, would you say?
Yes, I would say. I love the lake, so.
Yeah, makes whatever time of year you're here special. And you had a birthday party, right, when you were at the lake?
Yes.
You must have a summer birthday.
September.
Oh, good. So you still got to use the lake. What all did you do on your special birthday at the lake?
We rode the jet ski and swam and hung out inside and stuff, so.
Big house? Did you have nice accommodations?
Yes.
But did you get to sleep in a bed?
No.
But you still had a good time, didn't you?
Yes.
So, honestly, folks, it's not the number of beds and baths at the lake house. It is cramming as many people as you can, and everybody having a good time together.
Hi, I'm Laurie Kennebrew, also Mrs. Claus, or as most people normally know me, Mama Lolly. I'm making the best chocolate chip cookies ever. And basically the idea of making the best chocolate chip cookies ever is you make butterscotch and then put flour in it. And there is Santa Claus there, and he sometimes helps me in the kitchen. He kind of likes doing a little more of the grilling outside. So Get out of there. It actually takes about a good 15 minutes for this to actually meld together to turn into the butterscotch, as you just sit here and stir and stir and stir. After this is done, I've got the oven on at 375. I've got one of the best baking stones ever. I'll move my list here. It's one of those Pampered Chef baking stones. It just does so much better than using any kind of a metal. Okay, I use 1 3/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and I really like this King Arthur flour. Boy, I sound like a commercial, don't I? The unbleached flour, it makes your cookies prettier. It'll make about 4 dozen. Depending on, if you make them small, they actually cook better. If you make a big gigantic cookie, it gets done on the outside without it getting cooked on the middle. So if you do a small cookie, it's perfect and it's still going to be soft and tender. No chocolate chip cookie would be chocolate without chocolate. Okay, over the years, with Santa and I coming down and visiting the South, we've always had different questions. One of the questions we get all the time, they ask Santa, who's his favorite reindeer? Well, I'll have to let Santa tell you that, but they ask me who my favorite reindeer is, and I always have to tell them, it's Sarah. And every little girl goes, there's no such reindeer named Sarah. How do they know? Sarah stays home with me when Santa goes out Christmas Eve. Walnuts. Pecans are good too. That's all I'm doing is just about a teaspoonful. And I will put these on and pop them in the oven, and we'll come back in about 10 minutes and have our first batch of cookies. Okay, we have our first batch done. I'm about to pull the second one out.
Well, here, let me help, Miss Claus.
Okay, Santa.
There we go.
I know why you're in here to help.
Well, yeah.
You have to
I
have
just
those.
thought-
These are too hot.
Okay. Let me see. Here, how about yeah, these are good as last year's. Whoa.
Oh, you only get cookies once a year, Santa.
Yeah, but that year never ends.
That's true.
Well, thank you, Miss Claus.
Thank y'all.
So let's talk about why the 2015 Lake Martin market has been off the charts. As you've heard, it was by far the biggest, best real estate year in sales since they've been selling houses at Lake Martin. Quickly, 345 houses sold at Lake Martin this year, which means this is a $175 million market waterfront here at Lake Martin. The average price, $505,000 for a home on a waterfront lot. And this is an impressive 94% on average homes sold their list price versus what they actually sold for. Homes were at a $218 average square foot price, and on average homes stayed on the market 210 days. I see this market as 3 segments. You've got the over $1 million market, of which there were 63 properties that are either active, current, or have sold in 2015. Only 3 over $2 million. The most expensive house on the market at Lake Martin right now is $2.9 million, and I can make time for you any day you want to go see that home or any others. The $500,000 to $1 million market was a strong 181 homes. either active, under contract, or sold this year. And it saw a 95% list to sale average. 91 homes sold. And in the $200,000 to $500,000 market, which was our biggest slice of sales in 2015, we had 337 properties represented, 199 sold, representing 65 million of our $175 million market. Lots of data. All of this to say, 2015 was awesome. Thank you so much. I hope that we see even more impressive statistics in 2016, and I hope that you will call me and let me help you either sell your home on lovely Lake Martin, or let me help you find your special slice of sunshine on lovely Lake Martin.
Hey, we are the Joint Committee of an Auburn and Alabama Planning Program, and we are in Jake's Restaurant in downtown Alexander City, and we love Lake Martin.
We are so fortunate to be at Mark King's Lake Martin Furniture Store in Alex City and the amazing Wellborn Industries segment of the store. Isn't that pretty?
I love it. I think we should film here every time. It's beautiful.
And you've actually walked through this company, I suppose.
Yeah, we when I was with the United Way, we went and toured the facility they had there. So it was really a cool thing to see. They build a lot of cabinets and stuff like this, and these are some of their custom pieces. And
Yes.
they use locally sourced lumber. I think they use a lot of stuff out of the mills sometimes,
Yes.
or just any kind of locally sourced wood. So it's beautiful quality, and they've got all kind of cool pieces that I want. This
Oh,
would
no doubt.
definitely be like that splurge piece for your house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we love to feature local companies on the Love Lake Martin show, and this is kind of a double whammy. Mark King's is local, using local products, local timber and salvaged products. So be sure to come and see them.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about what is going on in the winter at Lake Martin.
Ooh, I love the winter.
I know. We are finally here. Low pool, which means the lake has dropped its annual drop of the water fluctuation, and we are at about the 480 sea level mark, and it is time for you to call your contractor. What's the condition of your seawall?
I know. Well, our seawall is pretty good shape, but we do have a boat lift that needs some work. So now's the time. It's kind of crunch time to get that fixed, especially if next year, the water's not going to be as low as it is. So we've really got to get that going. How many more weeks do we have?
Oh, I mean, there's like 9 weeks left to get all of your repairs, your maintenance, clean up your sea, your swimming area. This is a really nice bonus. The FERC regulations are all up in the air. We've talked about it several times. It is all the buzz this year of Lake Martin, and we're not really sure if you'll get to see the bottom of your property if they only drop it 7 feet, which is a really great thing for boating and activities. But take advantage of the time that we have this year. Clean out your sticks and your rocks so that next year when you're back in the water, you've got a nice, safe swimming area. Call your contractor. If you need a contractor, contact me. I've got the names and numbers of several that do an excellent job here at the lake. Christmas is almost here, and if you are a procrastinator, we have a recommendation for a fabulous last-minute gift.
Yes.
What you think?
I know. I would love this gift. Even though we live on the lake, it's still kind of like a little getaway. You
Yes.
don't have to clean your house. You can
Yes.
just go to Creekside Lodge. It's you could just go stop by there and tour it. It's in Dadeville, on your way to Niffers, right there on the left-hand side. And it's the coolest spot. They've got it decorated so cute. The lake vibe is good. You can rent kayaks and canoes, I think, right across, and get out on the lake and enjoy that. So I think it would be a nice little getaway.
We are talking about the Creekside Lodge and Conference Center in the Blue Creek part of the Dadeville side of Lake Martin, and it is so cozy and warm. It's got just an enormous fireplace when you walk into the lodge, and lots of my clients will come and visit when they are maybe live out of state and want to check out Lake Martin. It's a beautiful entryway to our waters, and ask for the Page price, and you may get a deal for your
I'm going to use that, the Page price. Get your hookup. Page Patterson.
for your
for your Creekside Lodge stay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, another awesome amenity that you may overlook in the summer or anytime until you need it. Until you're out in the middle of the water and you're like, well, what do I do?
Like my whole childhood, basically.
Yes. Tell them about Towboat USA.
Yeah, Towboat is Jackson and Nikki Dozier. They're actually our neighbors. Both of us kind of live in the same area. They're awesome people. They've been in business for almost 4 years, didn't she say? And it's a great thing that they started on the lake. You know, they saw a need and they brought their business here, and I think it's wonderful. So if you're broke down, you can just, if you've got a Towboat membership, I think it's what, $72?
That's right.
For the year. $72 for the year. And if you've got your membership, they'll come get you anywhere on the lake and send you back home. That is a huge peace of mind.
Yes.
Because if you don't have the membership and you call them, you know, you have to pay like an hourly rate, I believe. So
Of like astronomical
$72,
amounts.
that's less than a tank of gas for your boat. So
Yes.
you might as well.
Yes, you may think it will never happen to you, but if you run out of gas, if you drop your keys off the side of the boat, if you, like we had some friends just this week, Chris and Crystal, who ran over some logs, and they were like, stopped.
Yeah.
So Towboat USA, look them up or give us a call.
Yeah.
$72 a year. That would be a really nice surprise stocking stuffer.
And they've got a Facebook page, you know, they post all kind of stuff. Jackson stays super busy, and Nikki runs the business part of it. So they're a great family.
Yeah, great growing family and fantastic business.
Absolutely.
Okay, grab your Lake magazine.
Okay, where is it? There it is.
If you do not have a subscription of Lake magazine, it's like $25 a year, or if you're around the Lake Martin area, you pick them up for free, like the first couple of days. Yeah, for the first 2 days, and then they're all gone because it's such a hot, awesome, just information source of everything that's going on.
This is one of my favorite things. You know, I look forward to every month, you know, going somewhere and, you know, seeing a new Lake magazine and picking it up and reading who they've got featured or what kind of recipes in there or some kind of cool fact about the lake. They've always got, you know, awesome stories in there and a calendar of events that it's my go-to.
Absolutely.
I love it.
You can send pictures of your animals, your kids, all kinds of stuff, and, you know, feature the Lake Martin life. But one really cool thing that they do, that if you are spending your vacation or time off at the end of the year or at the beginning of the year, put your Lake magazine in your luggage.
Yes.
And take a picture of Lake magazine wherever you are in the world, and they will feature it in an upcoming.
It's called Where in the World is Lake. So take it with you on vacation. You're supporting your area.
That's right.
I love it.
Take your Lake magazine and take us. We would love for you, if you are enjoying the show, to share the Love Lake Martin show. Thanks for watching.
This is the United Way Fashion Show Committee, and we love Lake Martin.
When we started this show earlier this year, we didn't know if we would have enough content or interest to even make it to the end of the year. But we just wanted to say thank you for being so supportive and for liking our show, for sharing it on Facebook and other social media. And we are thoroughly excited about continuing the show through 2016. What we need are some of your unique ideas that maybe we haven't thought of. What's your favorite part of the show? What's your least favorite part of the show? What do you want to see more of? Come on, we're ready to make you happy. Check it out, PaigePatterson.com, and if you have an idea or someone you think should be featured on the show, please write to lovelakemartinshow@gmail.com.